Hi everyone, this is a recap of A Journey to Love episodes 6 to 10. A Journey to Love is a period Chinese drama that has 40 episodes. So as we left off in episode 5, Ruyi wants to have a child with Ning. And as you can see, Ning is not very happy with that idea. He's completely taken off guard, and it's kind of a hilarious thing going on where she is just very straightforward with her desire to have a baby with him. And they are interrupted with one of the friends of Ning. And he's actually a really fun character. He adds a lot of comedy to the series. He's such a flamboyant playboy. Tries to flirt with Ruyi, but Ruyi doesn't really care for it. It adds a lot of comedy, and I'm really enjoying this character so far. Previous works that this actor has done has been mostly serious, but on this one he is very hilarious and he's showing off his comedic side. In this episode, we also get the first kiss of the lead couples. But it's not really a kiss, it's more of a peck, but it's still a cute moment. It's really funny how Ruyi is very blunt and straightforward with her flirtations, which puts Ning in an awkward position, but it's such a fun banter to see. And also there is the princess. She's having a lot of doubts in her trip to exchange the emperor with gold. So she's going to the enemy's territory, the kingdom of An. And when she's having these doubts, Ning has a very sincere conversation with her, explaining to her about her role and duties as part of the royal family. There is a lot of character growing happening for the princess, and I mentioned in my last video that I really hope she turns into a good character and not a villain. And I'm still hoping the same thing. I hope this development leads to something great for her, where she becomes an amazing leader and not a bad villain. On the next episode, you can see that the men on the camp, they are all aware of Rui's desire to have a baby with Ning, and they want to show off that they can also be a potential baby daddy. One of the things I really like about the drama is the relationship between the lead couple. They have this very long conversations about their lives, and they are finding a lot of information about each other. They're getting to know each other, and that's very nice to see. So the attraction goes beyond just physical attraction. On episode 8, they have an amazing battle combat scene. It's done very well, and Shishi does amazing. I think her previous training as a ballet dancer definitely helps with her posture, with her movements. It looks very graceful. It's a very well choreographed battle scene. There you can also see how the lead characters are on par with each other. They are good partners and they can strategize together, and they're equally strong. However, in this episode, one of the friends of the male lead gets injured. For his destiny, there is so much foreshadowing that he will not live beyond the age of 20, and I think at the moment he is 19. So his prospects does not look great, but I hope he survives because he is the most likable character, just the sweetest little guy. Because the friend got injured, they're looking for a very specific type of poisonous snake for his treatment. And on that journey, the male and female lead have very sweet moments together. The female lead is definitely proactive. And this episode is just filled with so much chemistry between the two leads. They go on what is basically a date. They talk and hang out, and it's very sweet to watch. They are a great match. In the next episode, it starts with the female lead being very proactive once again. But later on, you hear the male lead talking about how he feels about her straightforwardness and all the moves that she's been making on him. And his opinion is quite mixed. He sees through her tricks, and he knows she's doing these tricks to woo him. She learned those moves from other men that she has witnessed. So it's a very different way of approaching, and he thinks that's because she's very inexperienced when it comes to love. Her entire life has been about taking revenge and being an assassin. So it's almost like pity towards her. The female lead overhears this conversation and she's very saddened for sure, and she's questioning if she can trust him again, which is not surprising. I think the things he said was quite hurtful towards her. And on the other side of the border, in the kingdom of An, there's this guy. The emperor arranges for him to marry this girl. She comes from a very influential tribe. She seems very free-spirited and slightly spoiled. She's also a relative of the king's concubine. Like I mentioned during my last recap, he has an affair with this concubine, but their relationship is quite rocky. And what I found surprising was, even though the concubine has strong feelings for him, he still advises her cousin to go through with the marriage, and he actually praises him as being a very good man. The companions of the male lead, his friends, they found out that Ruyi is actually a former Scarlet Guard. They start attacking Ruyi when the male lead Ning is away. And quickly it turns into a battle of 1 against 3. Ruyi really holds herself together in this battle, but she is getting injured, and of course she's very pissed because she's being accused of doing something that she hasn't done. She didn't betray the delegation, she didn't betray the group. It is true that she was a former Scarlet Guard, but that is well in her past, and now she's actually seeking revenge on those people who has hurt her mentor. So they do not give her a chance to explain. They immediately start attacking her. That's where episode 10 ends. Thanks for watching. I'll do episode 11 to 15 very soon.